Welcome back. Today we're revisiting the actress who walked away from Hollywood stardom on her own terms. No scandal, no breakdown, just a quiet decision most people never fully understood. Until now. Nancy McKeon was born on April 4, 1966, in Westbury, New York. She and her older brother Philip grew up in a house where performing wasn't a hobby, it was simply what the McKeons did. Nancy was modeling baby clothes for Sears catalogs at just 2 years old, while Philip was building his own career on stage before he'd even started school. In 1979, at just 13 years old, she joined The Facts of Life, playing Polniaczek, a tough, working-class girl in a school full of wealthy classmates, complete with a motorcycle and far more heart than she ever let anyone see on screen. Audiences recognized something real in her immediately. Nancy played that character for 9 full seasons, never once losing the thread of who Jo was. By 1988, she was one of the most recognized faces in America. The obvious next step should have been a bigger film career. Instead, something quieter was happening underneath it all. She'd met Mark Andrus in 1995 on the set of a Hallmark movie. A film technician from Texas, quiet and grounded with no real interest in fame. They dated for 8 years. When they finally married in 2003, the wedding had just 20 guests. 20 for one of the most famous faces of the 1980s. That single detail says almost everything about the life Nancy McKeon had quietly decided to build. She and Mark had 2 daughters, Aurora and Harlow, and Hollywood, as it always does, gradually moved on. Then 2019 arrived, bringing something no amount of quiet living prepares anyone for. Her brother Philip, after a long, undisclosed illness the family never spoke about publicly, passed away at 55. Just weeks before his death, Nancy had posted a birthday tribute to him online, writing, "It's been a tough time lately, but as we've always said, we'll get through it together. Love you, dude." He died 29 days later. She never gave interviews about the grief. She simply posted quietly and kept living. That's who Nancy McKeon has always been. Someone who holds things privately, who chose life over cameras long before most people ever realized it. She's never fully disappeared, though, continuing steady work on projects like The Division and Panic over the years. Then in late 2025, at 59 years old, she stepped onto an off-Broadway stage in New York for the first time, starring in a play called Pen Pals, about 2 women who stay connected across 50 years without ever meeting in person. The run was well received enough that she returned for an extended engagement in early 2026. Now approaching 60, still working, still choosing carefully, Nancy McKeon remains exactly who she quietly decided to become when she stepped back from Hollywood's spotlight without ever needing to explain herself. Some people chase the spotlight their whole lives. Nancy McKeon walked away from it on her own terms, and that might be the most remarkable thing she ever did. The stories about choosing a quiet life over fame stay with you. Let us know in the comments and subscribe for more real, untold stories.